Hey everybody, it's Matthew here. Welcome back to another video on my channel today. Today in this episode, guys, is another ranking video, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my ranking of all 10 Saw movies, as a matter of fact. So yeah, I thought this video might be kind of fun because, and I promised it for the longest time, because I haven't been able to watch Saw X yet. But now I finally watched it, as a matter of fact. So now it's time for me to rank all 10 Saw movies, as a matter of fact, guys. So be sure to share your ranking down below in the comment section. My list is not the right list; it's just my list, and I would love to see your list as well, guys. But with that said, though, guys, be sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends, because that'd really help on my channel greatly. And also, guys, those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just the movies and physical media related content. I also do Lego related stuff and video games, all sorts of stuff like that, guys. So if that kind of stuff is your speed to watch on YouTube, guys, please make sure you go watch a couple of my other videos. Give a couple of my other videos a chance, guys. And if you do end up liking this channel, guys, please consider hitting that red subscribe button. But most importantly, press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And those of you guys that are not new to the channel, and if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you go subscribe right after this video, guys. Without any further ado, guys, enjoy the video. Let's get started. But first, a little update for my collection here. I was able to get the Ned B. Kinner toy. So I had this to add into my collection as well, because at Bricks and Beyond, my friend Austin, he actually also sells collectibles there, and this was only a $9 figure. So so I managed to get to purchase that from him, as a matter of fact. But with that said, though, guys, let's get into the ranking. So coming in last place here is going to be Saw 6. So as you guys could probably tell, when I kept saying I was new and stuff to the Halloween and Friday the 13th stuff, you guys know that I'm new to the Saw franchise as well, and so I'm gonna have some different takes than you Saw fans out there. But unfortunately, this movie does not. I hate this movie, to tell you the truth. Like I watched this movie once, and I found this movie horrendously upsetting. Because I know a lot of you Saw fans enjoy this one, but why do you enjoy it? Like if you guys did see my top 10 worst movie sequels of all time video, you guys might have known that this one made it into the top 5. And to tell you the truth, I really hate this movie. I don't ever care to watch this movie again. And the big reason for that, sorry guys, just silencing my phone. And a big reason for that is because and yes, the whole point of the Saw movies is that Jigsaw targets crappy people. And nobody in this movie really deserved to get selected. And then when they also did the shotgun carousel trap, I did not like that either, because I felt like nobody in there also didn't even deserve to be selected either. This movie was just awful and terrible, in my opinion. And if I had to rewatch the entire Saw franchise again, this is the one I would skip. In my opinion, this one is easily the worst of the bunch. But coming at number 9 now is going to be Saw 4. So now I wanted to like this one. I didn't end up liking this one as much at all, because I was very curious to see how they were going to continue the franchise after John Kramer died. but then I didn't think they did a good job of starting it back up after he died. I yeah, I was not expecting I was not expecting to dislike this movie because I was really looking forward, like I said, on how they were going to continue the storyline with John Kramer gone now. But so it's just unfortunate that I really don't like this movie at all. Like but yeah, I did not like the mausoleum trap. It was kind of like and my biggest issue with this movie is that the people that are selected in this movie, I didn't really like understand their backstory fully. I didn't understand I didn't understand the whole backstory on why Jigsaw selected these characters. So that was another issue that I had with this movie. And this movie was less intriguing to me because I don't remember Jigsaw in this movie saying, "I want to play a game." And I can't remember if Billy the Puppet was even in this movie either, but yeah, and the story is just completely bland to me, but it's just my opinion. This yeah, I was just not a fan of this one at all. Coming in number 8 now is going to be Jigsaw. So now, this was another one. This one was like Saw 6 and Saw 4 put together for me because I had the same issues with with those previous two films that I put behind this. The story was just completely bland. It was not that intriguing to me. It was less intriguing because we didn't have the iconic "I Want to Play a Game" or Billy the Puppet. And a lot of people in this movie didn't really deserve to get selected at all. And yeah, this movie, yeah, basically have the same issues with this one, like I did with the previous two films I just said. Yeah, it kind of loses the magic to the Saw franchise, in my opinion, because yeah, I just don't care for this one either. So coming in at number at number 7 now is going to be Saw 3D. So now even the people that are like big fans of the Saw franchise and people that are new to the Saw franchise and were late in the game to this franchise really hate this movie, as a matter of fact. Well, I disagree that it's not the worst Saw movie, but it's, in my opinion, it's definitely the most forgettable of the bunch. And so yeah, I don't hate this movie like I did with the previous 3, but if we're talking forgettable here, it's how this movie ended. I mean, I liked the suspensefulness and intenseness that this one had, but this is easily the weakest movie in the franchise. It is the most forgettable of the franchise, but because I mean, I don't hate the traps in this movie, but yeah, some of them, again, some of these characters in this movie didn't deserve to get selected, in my opinion. Especially Joyce, the girl that got killed at the very end of the movie, as a matter of fact. And yeah, I don't think this is the greatest film in the franchise. But that doesn't mean that this is not a bad movie. That means it doesn't automatically make it a bad movie. I do think that this is a bad movie, but there's just some stuff in this movie that keeps it from me putting it lower on this list. For one, it's the intenseness and the suspensefulness that this one had. And two, I don't hate the traps like I had on a lot of previous traps, as a matter of fact, in the Saw franchise. But yeah, easily the most forgettable of the bunch, as a matter of fact. But moving into number 6 now. But before we move into number 6, guys, I do want to let you guys all know that from this point on, I like all of these movies. Even so, the next 6 are on the list are the ones that I enjoy. So we got past the mediocre now. So now we're going into the good and then amazing category, as a matter of fact. But coming in at number 6, I was tempted to put this one in the top 5, but something prevented me from doing it, though. And in 6th place, I have Saw 5. I know. I really wanted to put this one as number 5, but I didn't end up doing it. I thought that this movie was very intriguing. And in my opinion, this wouldn't have been a great start to continue the franchise after John Kramer died. But they decided to make this one the 5th movie, as a matter of fact. But like I said, I really enjoyed this movie for what it was. The guy that was put on the pendulum trap, I can't remember his name, but he was a criminal, and so he deserved to get selected as well. And yeah, I thought that this was a very good, solid movie, as a matter of fact, but unfortunately, I just couldn't put it in the top 5 because if this movie was like number 4 of this franchise, I probably would put this one in the top 5. But since it wasn't, that is my biggest issue with this movie, is that it shouldn't have been Saw 4 of the franchise, as a matter of fact, combined with the very beginning of Saw 4, as a matter of fact. But coming in number 5 now is going to be Spiral from the Book of Saw. So now, this was another one. This one always gets mixed reviews, for some reason. I actually really like this one, as a matter of fact. Like I do think that this is a very good, solid movie. Like when I saw the trailers for this movie back when it came out, I thought it was an interesting idea for them to put Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson into this franchise, as a matter of fact. I liked how we got somebody different. Like, I like how we got the person in the pig mask, somebody new besides Billy the puppet, as a matter of fact. Sorry about that, guys. Somebody in the background was vacuuming, so I had to stop for a minute. So, because it was harder for me to talk, as a matter of fact. But as I was saying, with Spiral, the Book of Saw here, I liked how this movie was different. I actually really enjoyed this movie. I liked how it was different from the other franchise, from the other movies. As a matter of fact, I think that's kind of what made this movie good. As a matter of fact, guys, but so yeah, I really enjoyed this movie for what it was, and yeah, I actually thought that this movie was a good, solid movie. There's very little negative that I would say about this movie, as a matter of fact, but I really enjoyed it. But coming in number 4, it's gonna be a little controversial here, but I have to give it to the original Saw movie. So now, the thing is with the Saw movies is that Jigsaw targets crappy people, and not everybody that gets selected deserves to be selected. Because I actually thought that Adam, I can't remember his last name, but I didn't think he really deserved to get selected. Dr. Gordon's wife and daughter, I didn't think they deserved to get selected either, but pretty much everybody else in this movie I thought deserved to get selected. Because, like I said, Jigsaw targets crappy people. And there was 3 people in this movie that didn't really deserve to get selected, in my opinion. But what is definitely a popular opinion is that this movie is somewhere in my top 5, and I think overall this was a really good movie. Like, I think that this is a great introduction movie I think this is a great introduction movie into a big franchise like this. Like, I like how we get introduced to Amanda Young when she's the first to be put in when she was put in the reverse bear trap, and then she becomes John Kramer's apprentice. So I enjoyed that little knick-knack of the movie. And then, like I said, I really did not think Adam deserved to get selected. So I was very frustrated that he lost the key and he was left in the room to die. But then Dr. Gordon was able to get out of there, obviously, because he sawed his foot off, as a matter of fact. But then he still ended up dying. So if I had to pick a satisfying thing about this movie, it was probably when Dr. Gordon died, because Adam, on the other hand, did not deserve to get selected, and he was left to rot, as a matter of fact. But I enjoyed this movie, though. I thought that this is a top tier Saw movie, but unfortunately, it only lands at number 4 for me, though. Reaching the top 3 now is going to be Saw 3. So now, this is the one that everybody always puts at number 4 before the first 2 Saw movies and Saw X. But in my opinion, I kind of have the same opinion with the first Saw. Like, I have very little negative to say about this movie, but there was like 2 or 3 people in this movie that I didn't think would deserve to get selected. Like the guy that was in the classroom trap at the very beginning of the movie. I didn't think he deserved to get selected. Neither did the guy that was put in the pig fist trap. I can't remember his name right offhand, but he didn't deserve to get selected either. But then he gets shot when the guy was trying to free Timothy Young, and Timothy Young, he definitely deserved to get selected. That was the most satisfying thing about this one, in my opinion. But so yeah, I like the suspensefulness in the intenseness that this one had. Same thing with the first Saw movie. Like overall, I have very little negative to say about this movie. I do like the inclusion of Danny Glover and the guy that play. No, the guy that. No, the Danny Glover and the guy that plays Dr. Gordon were in the first one. My bad. But yeah. Overall, this is a top 3 Saw movie for me. But yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. Very little negative to say about this movie. The intenseness of this movie, great. The people that deserved to get selected, okay. But other than that, I really enjoyed this movie. So coming in at number 2 now, I had to give it to Saw 2. So now this one is easily a heavy hitter Saw movie for me, because I thought everybody in this movie deserved to get selected. But the biggest issue that I have with this movie, though, is why was Amanda Young put in there with all of those kids? As a matter of fact, like, she's supposed to be. I'm trying to remember if Amanda Young was even put in there with them. I thought she was, but yeah. So yeah. I liked how this storyline was different from the first movie. As a matter of fact, I felt like this one gave us like a really good story. As a matter of fact, like, compared to the first one, I actually felt like this was the Saw movie that I wanted. And this movie is flan out good. I will say, as a matter of fact. Like, I would get this, like, I'd probably give like this one like a big fat great review, as a matter of fact. But I really enjoyed this movie. It was my favorite until the newest one. And that was Saw X, as a matter of fact. So now, this movie was satisfying. The storyline for this movie was completely different. This was a necessary movie that needed to happen, so yeah, it's about John Kramer. He going down to Mexico to find a cure for his cancer, as a matter of fact. But then the 4 people that are locked up, they scammed him, saying that they could help him clear his cancer, but they couldn't. So he kidnapped them and got them and tried to give them their just desserts, as a matter of fact. Like a lot of these traps led to a lot of goriness. Well, 2 of them did, in my opinion. But so some parts of this movie were hard to watch, but I think, honestly, minus that, this was a flan out phenomenal movie. Everything that they did about this movie was really good, as a matter of fact. And I did see the post-credit scene for this movie. And I am excited to watch Saw 11 now. And what was surprising to me after the post credit scene is that it didn't say Jigsaw will return, as a matter of fact. So that makes me curious on what Saw 11, when Saw 11 is going to take place. Like is it going to be a sequel to Saw X, or is it going to be another, or is it going to be like a news story before John Kramer dies? Or is it going to be taking place after Spiral from the Book of Saw, as a matter of fact? So now since it didn't say that, that made me curious on which direction we are going to go. And when I did my top 10 most anticipated movies for this year, I actually put Saw 11 at number 1, even though I didn't watch Saw X at the time. But I said, if this movie ends up being really good, I expect high expectations for Saw 11, as a matter of fact. And to tell you the truth, I did not think that I was going to put this movie at number 1, as a matter of fact. So it was a huge surprise that this one came a big heavy hitter for me. And it came in at number 1 on my list. I really enjoyed this movie, and I am super excited to watch Saw 11 next. And Saw X comes in at number 1 on my list. Phew, that was a big franchise to rank like the Halloween franchise was, as a matter of fact, guys. But so yeah, guys, I really did enjoy doing this video, as a matter of fact. So yeah, as always, guys, be sure to share your ranking down below in the comment section, guys. And again, my list is not the right list, it's just my list, and I would love to see your list as well, as a matter of fact, guys. But with that being said, guys, be sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends, because that'd really help out my channel greatly. And also, guys, those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just movies and physical media related content. I also do Lego related stuff, video games, all sorts of stuff like that, guys. So if that kind of stuff is your speed to watch on YouTube, guys, please make sure you go watch a couple of my other videos. Give a couple of my other videos a chance, guys. And if you do end up liking this channel, guys, please make sure you consider hitting that red subscribe button, but most importantly, press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And those of you guys that are not new to the channel, and if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you go subscribe right after this video, guys. Without any further ado, guys, that is going to do it for this episode, guys. I will see you all in the very next video, and make sure you take care of yourselves, drink water, and stay safe, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye.